weekly reading. So it's March 18th. So we're going to go for the week ahead, March 18th to, I guess, what would it be, 24th or 25th? And this would be right leading up into our first of 2 eclipses in the Libra and Aries axes. So be aware of that, I suppose, as far as some possibly radical events that take place. I often think it's really fair enough to lay low, rest more, do good healing things, you know, that are good for your body and your soul. There could be a bit of a battling energy going on here. Woo, some big shakeups at the Tower moment. I think, and that's looking ahead to the next couple weeks as well. Sun card in the reverse. Okay, so we might be feeling a bit blocked before we get that passageway to calmer waters. There seems to be a battle that we're wanting to conquer, we're wanting to work on, maybe reinvigorate ourselves, imagining and just getting a sense of that moving forward. But in the moment, we might be kind of like battling through past pains, past hurts, past things. It's like when we've got our back turned, there could be things that even go down on a global level that like are pretty shocking events. Let's be real. I mean, that's ongoing anyway, but yeah, I feel like some of these out of our control types of events are really going to bring down certain structures. So holding the fort, maybe even just doing the inner work of conquering some of our own demons in our own mind, excavating some of the past wounds. There's a lot of reversals here, my lovers. Structures of power. Even things like addictions, compulsions, breaking free. But I feel like we're more doing inner work and things aren't necessarily quite like taking us forward into action. I'm getting with the Knight too, something about forgiveness, like writing down past grievances, doing some of that kind of work as well. Yeah. Okay. And also more so probably with that Night Stars, there's a sense of trusting the process, and as far as if we're not inspired to move forward, if we're not really feeling like taking action, trust it. Just trust it, because like that could be protective energy with the Elephant card. There's a reason we don't want to do something, and it might be that after the fact we find out why. Or like some concert or something that we thought we wanted to go to, or this new beginning that we wanted to start. It's like, no, conquer, or yeah, the Five of Swords. No, we have to conquer our mind. We have to heal our own personal wounds. We have to let maybe certain structures in the background in the broader world as well, and it could affect us personally, obviously, those structures fall down. And when we get the call, when we're naturally instantly like, yes, this is the direction I want to move, and it feels we're spot on, then we move. Because the Tower has something to do with crumbling patterns of power. Abuses of power, you know, those structures that are designated to fall. So Emperor is also, to me, something about leadership. So this Five of Sword energy teamed up with the Five of Cups is really trying to align us with our deeper intuition and higher intelligence. Okay, so there's wowzers, my gosh. So moving to calmer waters, mentally speaking, before we take any new beginnings. Interesting. It's like finding alignment with our truest soul's desire. Sun card. Taking our time, finding alignment with our own soul's desire before we gently make that progress forward. Ooh, a little bit of a charged energy. So that's giving me a sense that there could be some heightened emotions. There could be some uncomfortable things that come up for peeps. Choices, options, and or a real test of will to keep ourselves balanced when things get a bit rockalicious. When things get a little bit rocky, right? trusting our innate inner guidance as well and wisdom, especially when it comes to taking action, because we really, even if everyone's saying it's the greatest thing to do, we might just not want to do it for whatever reason. Later on, the reason will come out if we trust that intuition, right? It can be really important too. So this is a funny message. Something about trusting the resistance. That's the sometimes in deeper intuition. It's not resistance. Like, what are you resisting? Why don't you want to go to this event? Or why don't you want to have this thing? Or what are you resisting? Well, no, wait, hold on. Just stop talking to me. Am I resisting, or is this a deeper knowing that I don't? That's not me. That's not my path. Or I just don't want to do that thing. Sorry. So there's a deeper aspect of intuitive knowing coming through, finally conquering and laying down past patterns of loss and pain or abandonment, victimhood. Conquering them. If they're self-created from whatever level, we have to also choose other creations at some point and do without maybe some of the ones we've dealt with most of our lives. So before we're taking action to new beginnings, we're just gonna hold the line. It's like devil get thee behind me, right? With the devil reverse. For new growth, new prospects, new life. New life wants to grow. Death. Can't make it up. The death. New life wanting to grow. Let's get this Astro Oracle deck. Yeah, staying balanced, even in tricky situations. For some of you, it could be to do with love and or getting more foundational structure around love. Things that you love, wanting to grow things that you love, at the same time knowing that you have to manage your stress. That's why I'm thinking it's a lot to do with just being in your emotional, mental place before taking action, especially if it's not like a heck yes, or if there's a little bit of, I'm not sure. You're moving yourself to calmer waters, mentally speaking. It's like a greater, deeper knowing. New growth wants to come forth, almost like growing over those old imbalanced structures. You know how like in ruins or whatever, nature legit just like takes over the building? I'm getting that kind of vibratory of like allowing the new growth to just like dominate and take over the old dead structures of our lives, of our world structures. And then this final message here this week is this knowing that emotional expression, so being more emotionally expressive and or vulnerable potential, can help us deal with stress. So if we're stressed out to the max and doing too much or feeling stressed, emotional expression is a great way, or can be for some of us, a great way to de-stress or decompress or depress, right? Is that right? Express? Yeah, I would say sometimes that's so true too. Like expression can help with depression. Is that right? Anyway, there's something in it. But yeah, certainly those of you that are too busy, ask for help. As in, be vulnerable. Explain that you're just juggling too much and you're feeling like at any moment anything could burst the bubble or drop the ball. And expressing yourself, being vulnerable about that, is a huge release, right? A huge like, thank God. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to think about that. Something about being on your side, or somebody's got your back, or there's a song going through weirdly about time by as I'm sad or something. Yes, it is. I don't know if that applies, but anyway, there's your weekly reading, my lovers. Have a fantastic week. I look forward to seeing you in our daily readings. I'm back on the TikTok, not that I went off it, but like Instagram, TikTok. But my fave platform is right here on the YouTube. Check out the description. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Patreons will get this first access, which today could be just a few hours or maybe a full day. But Patreons also get exclusive content. First access, obviously ad free for a bit, certainly. And but the main thing is the fun exclusive content, which I love sharing with the patrons, little Jedi meditations and like breathwork sessions and mini yoga sessions. Access, oh yeah, that's like a new thing for our patrons. I'm going to give patrons access to the Be the Change online courses. And there's discounts as well for having one-to-one sessions. So check out the Patreons. But most importantly, look after yourselves. Have a great week and dig deep. Trust yourself, you know, really hone in. And if it doesn't feel right, don't feel like you need to spring onto anything. All right. Take care, you guys. Peace out.